Test. Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm sorry for the delay. Yesterday in Discord I said that I'm gonna bring a video on the weekend, but somehow it didn't work. I don't know why. Now I'm recording this one more time and I think and I hope this time it should work. So it's been a while since the last video, and I think, well, there's no problem with that because a bear market is not over in just a week. So, and I've been talking about the bear market a long time before everybody or most people were talking about a bear market, and so this was very nice for me to see that my analysis is working so far, and I'm having a good feeling for the market. But before we get into it, guys, definitely join our Discord community. You find the link in the description. And if you're interested in bot trading, guys, we have an amazing bot group that is doing extremely well these days with a lot of updates. So it's really big. So if you like that, definitely join and have a look. And yeah, guys, please help the channel. Click the like button, subscribe, and bring this video to other people around the world who are watching this market like we're doing, and try to make some money with it. So it's difficult what is going on right now in the world, and to be honest, right from the beginning, I'm still bearish, although Bitcoin has moved a little bit up, and we've seen some green days now after really red months now. As you can see, I mean, 3 red months in a row, 3 red months in a row, and the green months are not that big. So I think that if you look at what is going on in the world right now with wars and with the financial system, finding really problems, or it has to face the problems now. I don't think that this is over. All right, and you shouldn't fall for those guys who called those moon boys, who always, I don't know, find a reason to say it's going up now and you have to go long or buy or whatever. Be very difficult. And I'll tell you one key, in my opinion, that I've seen in the last years that is still missing for this to really be the reversal. It's good news. It's definitely missing. I'm not seeing any good news that are big enough for me to say this is the moment to be bullish again and we're going to see the next all-time high. It's definitely not, and I think it's going to be a very hard winter all around the world, and the real big problems are still to come, so we haven't faced them. Okay, so if you're following what is going on the political side, it's very, very dangerous to talk about a possible bullish reversal. I mean, just think about inflation. Think about what is going on with electricity, with Russia, with oil. I mean, it's huge. And besides that, there are still a lot more problems that are all coming at the same time, right? So I really don't think that it is over. In my chart, and this is what I want to show you now here, my chart that I've shown you many times, which really catches all lows and highs, as you can see, for the last 10 years, we haven't touched this yellow curve on the downside yet. We haven't. And just to give you an example, I mean, as you can see right here, so this is the all-time high of our bull market in 2017, and as you can see, we've been coming down, we've been going up, and then we had the final touch on this yellow curve, and this was a corona, no, this was, oh yeah, this was a corona crash. So as you can see, we touched this yellow curve and then we went up to our current all-time high. Exactly like this right here, as you can see. I mean, this was the low, and then we moved sideways for some month, touched the yellow curve, and then we came back up. And so currently, this is still missing. So this might be the low here. This might be the low, but we're gonna see a sideways movement for a long time. And even if it goes up, right? If it really gets bullish and we see a huge green candle here, I still be very, very careful to say, all right, now we're going to go up and see $100,000. There is still the potential for really bad news coming, and then we see a huge drop back down to these levels. So be very careful, I'm telling you right now. And this chart is just amazing. This is a very, very clear chart of all the highs and lows and Bitcoin's price action, and you can see it easily, in my opinion. You can see it really easily. Now also what you can see, what I've been including is this white curves, all right, inside of this big curvy channel, yellow curvy channel. So after every all-time high, Bitcoin moves down, and I've been drawing these curves, and it catches the following moves very nicely, as you can see, like here. So very nicely, and all these white curves touch the yellow curve on the downside. They all touch it, and they go with the move. So what is important here is when does it touch the yellow curve, and when price gets above this white curve, you can see that this is the real moment to say this can be the reversal after testing this yellow curve on the downside. So for us right now, as you can see, I've been taking these points here to draw this curve, to find a point where we see a touch of white and yellow. And so as you can see, right before the halving, the next halving in 2024, right before the halving, this white curve touches this yellow curve and then starts to go up. So I expect the price to really take off again somewhere at this time here, right? So if we just look at that, so you can see we touched it, we came to the halving, and then price really took off. So this is what I expect, and you can see it's nearly always the same. You see it right after the halving, we really go up. So so this means for us right now, I think that we're still facing downside or at least sideways movement for a very long time. And I think considering what is going on in the world right now, and where we are right now, so it's just the beginning of the disaster. It's just the beginning. Some people think that we're close to the end or so. No, it's just the beginning. I think the heavy part is still to come, and so it really makes sense to say, yes, it's gonna take a long time until Bitcoin is able to turn back up again. All right, so this is my opinion. And what we can see here on this RSI is the lows of the bear markets before all touched this red line here. I mean, these are two examples that I have. It's not much, but this is in 2015, and this is in December 2018. This is the low of our bear market. So if you look at price right here, so as you can see, this is the bottom, and this is when we touch this red line on the RSI. And yeah, and this blue line here is for me when it really starts to get bullish again. So when we touch this red line and then move back above this blue line, this is when the parabolic move starts. And as you can see, we've been moving above it, retesting it, and then really going up heavily. And currently, for the first time, we are below this red line. And as you can see, in July, it acted as resistance. So very interesting in my opinion here. Very, very interesting. It acted as a resistance, and now we're going back up to this red line on RSI one more time. And if we can't get above it here, then it means that this is just a bull trap. Alright, so this would be a confirmation for me that this is just a bull trap. So I'm watching this very, very closely till the end of September, and if I see that this RSI was able to close above this red line again, alright, then I will be more bullish, also considering what we have what is going on in the world at that moment with the news, with the war and so on. So if I see the politicians have solutions, real solutions, and they can stop us from really crashing down, then I'll be like, all right guys, this might really be the reversal and we might go up. And then of course we have to see what happens on this blue line, because this is another important level, as you can see, right? As you can see, this is another important level. But yeah, then we can be more bullish. But right now, this is, to me, still just a bull trap. So be very careful. This is my idea, my theory. So just listen to it and then think about it for a second. And if you think, yes, he's right, then yeah, do what you think is good. But like I said, I'm very careful. So what I also think that is this level right here, this is a very important level. I talked about it. This is the level at $14,000 on the monthly chart, a very important level. And there is this point right here where we have this intersection, and this might act as a huge support, and we might reach it on December 1st. All right, so if that happens and we see price stopping here, touching the yellow curve here, exactly where this intersection is, okay, this might be for real the bottom. Now at the end of this video, I want to show you another chart and tell you why I think that this this correction is also an attack against the first Bitcoiners, maybe even against Satoshi. Now they won't be able to attack Satoshi because, well, he owns Bitcoin like nobody else, and the price when he got in was just too good to really force him, but to force him to sell. But if you take a look at this line right here, where price is really bouncing off, just take a look what this line is. This is very interesting. Some of you might have seen this chart before. I've shown it a long time ago, but look how it played out right now. Look at this point and this point, just connecting them. I mean, this is in 2011 and this is in 2011 November, so this is a very old support, but look how they've been attacking this support. And the support below it is this one. As you can see, this is the other support, and I'm going to show you where it is, the price right now. So if Bitcoin falls below this support that got created in 2011 at a price of exactly $18,444, then the next support is down here somewhere around $12,000 at this blue line, which is the next support of the first Bitcoiners. And now the formation that I think we are in right now on the weekly chart is this descending broadening wedge, this dark blue lines. I hope you can see it. I think this is the formation that we are in, and whenever we break out here, this really might be the turning point where it really starts to get bullish again. But just to show you on the pattern side, this is a descending broadening wedge, and it's of course a bullish formation. And I think if you look at this right here, it looks pretty similar to what we are seeing right now. You can have all these informations here. The breakout direction is upwards 72% of the time, so I think this is the most important thing. And of course you can read all of this yourself and look if this matches with what is going on right now. So in my opinion it does, but look at it yourself. And I think that this is what is going on right now. So we've been testing this for many times on the upside, on the downside, and now found support right here on this point, on this line right here, and so it really makes sense for me. But yeah, on the other hand, we are still below the 200 weekly moving average, so the test might come. It's at around $23,320. The 200 moving average on the weekly chart is very important, also for institutional traders. So this is a level that can tell us a lot about what might happen. So if you look at this right here, we fell below the 200 moving average on the weekly chart, came back above it, and then it really got bullish. So this is something that of course can come, but before being bullish and saying that long like crazy, we have to wait and see how these formations play out and what happens. And I still believe in a retest of $14,000, and this price level would be right here. So we wouldn't go down to the support of this descending falling wedge, broadening wedge, sorry. But we will come down to this blue line at $14,000, and I could imagine that this is the support that is necessary for this bear market to act as the bottom and the reversal. This is my opinion. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you found this helpful. Guys, please don't stop right now, because I have a important question for you. Please write in the comments what you think about what I just said, and also let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos on a regular basis. But I really need more than one guy to say yes, please. It'll be nice to just write it down and say, hey, yeah, make more videos, because I have more stuff that I can talk about. For example, projects. I can talk about technical analysis, like what is important for you to understand when it makes sense to go in or not. So there is a lot of things that we can talk about. All right, so because I'm also watching the markets, reading a lot of stuff and so on, so there is a lot to share. But if I don't see you being interested in it, then I think, all right, why should I invest the time if nobody wants to hear it? So just let me know. That would be amazing. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I wish you amazing time, and yeah, hopefully we see us soon. Bye.